Really glad you're with us here at the Capitol Gymnasium in Tokyo. Simon Reed alongside Chris Howarth. Our privilege to bring you the men's free program from the 2007 World Championships. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations in the UK. If you got up this early, we know it'll be worth your while. That's the situation then going into the free program. Brian Joubert of France leads by 4 points from Jeffrey Buttle. Easily overturned, and those two, well, they've got a country mile in front of the rest, led by Takahashi from Japan, then Johnny Weir, Evan Lysacek. Those lower down, well, no, they're not going to get a medal, but they're going to be worth watching. Christopher Maybe, who had such a wonderful short program yesterday. Nobunari Oda, a big disappointment in the short. Can he make up for it? Stefan Lindemann had a better short program than he's been producing in what's been a quite awful season for him. Jamal Othman, always worth watching. And these are the skaters in the last group. Ryan Bradley had a disappointing short, but Chris alongside me saw him in US Nationals. He was terrific then. Maybe he'll make up for it here. He'll go in the first group. And that's how they'll start in this opening group. First up, Bradley for the USA, then Kovalevski for Ukraine, Voronov for Russia, Urbas for Slovenia, Macypura for Slovakia, and then Andrei Lutai for Russia. Looking forward to it, Chris.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic, and what a way to start with Ryan Bradley opening the show this afternoon. He'll be bitterly disappointed to be down in this first group after finishing just out of the medals in 4 continents and skating so well to earn his place in the US National Championships. In fact, he was so pleased with his performance, once the marks came up, he went out and did a backflip.
Yes.
Amazing.
That is good. You didn't do that when you won British Nationals.
No, wouldn't have been pretty.
Young man, in fact, who started at the age of 2, Ryan Bradley, and you were telling me that your son James started even earlier.
Yeah, he did. As soon as he could walk, he was on the ice, and I think a lot of skating people do that. They get their kids on the ice really, really young, just to have a bit of fun.
Yes, and he wasn't 7 or 8 then.
No. Thanks for that. He'll be in later. He's a big lad now. You want to watch out.
Yeah. But seriously, he was 10 months, you were saying?
Something like that, yeah. As soon as he could walk, 10 months a year.
Yeah.
And he was on pottering around.
Terrific. So this is the first group. Your thoughts on the final group? Joubert's up there. We know that he's been skating fantastic. We also know that he has been vulnerable in the free program in World Championships before. Do you think he can hold it together this time?
No, I think he's so in the game here. It's his to lose, isn't it? He's got such a margin. He must be feeling comfortable. I think you'd have to be a brave man to bet against Brian Joubert. I think Joubert's going to win. Really, really looking forward to seeing what Evan Lysacek can do. He's been in this situation pretty much all season in the big events.
Yes.
And he's always come up trumps and delivered the goods.
But he's a long way back.
He's a long way back. But 5th place, I think he's going to finish on the podium.
Yes.
I don't think he'll leave here without a medal. Johnny Weir, well, hey, you never know what's going to happen there. It's going to be great.
There is Bradley. He'll be first to go. 23 years of age in Colorado Springs. And a real showman. And already, local time here at around 20 past 4 in the afternoon, you can see hardly a seat to be had. And it's a complete sellout. In fact, tickets going for enormous prices. That's confirmation of how they will appear. Already, and the finale is somewhat 3 hours and 40 minutes away. There's a tingle about the place. And we could get off to a cracking start here with Mr. Bradley. Nervy moments.
They certainly are. Hear a pin drop, couldn't you?
Placing 19th in the short program, representing USA, Ryan Bradley.
So here he is then, Ryan Bradley for the USA. 23 years of age, lying in 19th place going into the free program. A Latin medley is free. Two triple axels built into his program. The first here. But only doubled. It seemed a little slow going into it. Triple looks, triple toe, no problem there. Triple Salchow. So no alarm so far, but he didn't get the triple axel. The second one scheduled as his next jump. And if he's to do any damage, he needs to land it. Yes. Triple lutz, double toe, double loop. A triple loop to follow. He's starting to build up a head of steam now.
No doubt about it, he's packing in the content here. Just a little slow across the ice in places. Transition's not great.
Triple flip, double toe. Well, he'll be pretty pleased, you'd imagine. He was a little bit of a sluggish start, but once he got going, he was motoring. 6 triples, no alarms, and the Americans are off to a good start. Remember, they have 2 in the final group with Lysacek and Weir, but this fella, runner-up in American Nationals, has got them heated up early on. Just wondered if he was a little bit cold when he first came out.
Yes, he certainly looked a little nervy, didn't he? Seemed to hold back, just pace himself at the beginning of the programme. It's a complete contrast to what we saw at the US Nationals, where he was electrifying. He really got the crowd behind him and was a joy to watch. There, I just felt he was skating within himself a little bit. Could have let himself go just a bit more, but there's no doubting the talent. There's that Lutz. Triple toe on the end. Beautiful position. Has such a strong back on the landings. Great expression. Some lovely footwork. Good choreography. Here he is setting up the axle. Forward outside edge. Really drives that right leg through. 3.5 turns in the air.
So why didn't he do that at the beginning? Because he was pacing himself.
Just settle himself down, I think. Didn't see any of the practice sessions for him, so I'm not sure how practice has gone, and often you change your game plan a little bit just to get your confidence going. And it certainly worked, apart from the silly mistake on the double axel at the end. There's his 3-jump combination, double loop on the end of that. And here it is, that double axel, lazy free leg, just lost the concentration. That's his last jump of the program. And he'll kick himself for that because there's a 1-point deduction for the fall. But all in all, good skate, well done, great to have you here.
Yes, and we hope to see you again as well. Now, he'll suffer, obviously, from going first. The judges, whatever they say, are never properly warmed up early on, and they have to leave a certain amount of room. Shouldn't be that way with this new system, but it still is. Less so than it was, but it's still there.
I think on the whole the judging has been exceptional through these championships.
Yes, me too. In fact, we got one of our messages on the board from Deerskate saying, has the judging system finally worked, and is it fairer? I think the system is working better, and yes, I do think it's fairer now.
Placing 20th after the short program, representing Ukraine.
So now for
Anton
Ukraine,
Kovalevski.
started in 20th place, 16th last year, so a lot of ground to make up if he's to match that. 22 years old from Kiev. It's Anton Kovalevski. Nowhere near getting the third rotation on that triple axel.
In this new system, rotation is key. So that will get marked as a bad double.
Good recovery. Sharp on the triple flip, triple toe. Triple Lutz. He got a double toe on the end, although he was virtually at a standstill. But only doubles out on the projected triple loop.
Great start to this footwork. Circular step sequence. Oh, a bit of a stumble. Come on, concentrate.
triple Lutz.
Well, that was a beauty.
And he does get the triple loop, second time around.
Good thinking. Salchow was scheduled. The loop's got a higher tariff though.
And then he rushes in the Salchow. It did look a little rushed, didn't it? And he paid the price. Love this overhead. Moved away from it. I love the overhead camera on the step sequence. You can really see the work. Plenty of new innovations about the coverage here in Tokyo, and a lot of them are spot on. Not bad, not as good as Ryan Bradley, and not as good as perhaps he'd have wanted. I sensed an immaturity there. You said at one stage, concentrate, and that's exactly the feel. It seemed a little rushed. Made a good decision to put the loop in, having missed it the first time, and then 20 seconds later missed the easier jump, the Salchow. Made that stumble on the step sequence. Just lacked consistency and seemed to me lacked maturity.
Yeah, I think almost experience. It's a different game, figure skating now, with this new system. The first point that I want to make is, in the step sequence, he was really using the body well, which is so difficult. To get to level 3 on the step sequence, you have to have moderate body movement, and that affects your balance, particularly when you're tired. It makes the steps so much more difficult, and that caused the stumble. Here's a look at the triple axel where he came out at the beginning. Real shame, didn't have the conviction there. The other point I want to make is that you have to be a bit of a mathematician now. He'd made the mistake on the loop at the beginning of the program, and all sorts of things will have been going through his head. That possibly caused the stumble. He replaced the triple Salchow with a triple loop, and then he thought, well, I haven't done the Salchow now, so I had a double axel scheduled. Triple Salchow's worth more. Let's get the triple Salchow in. Missed it.
Yeah, because he's thinking too hard.
He's thinking about other things.
Yeah, the maths are going on. He's forgetting about the footwork.
Absolutely, yeah. It is difficult. It really is difficult. But he showed a maturity of trying to think about getting more points.
Yes.
So he had the right idea, just couldn't accomplish it. And there, triple Salchow, which he could do in his sleep, didn't get the weight over the right foot and paid the price. But so, a lot to admire.
Yes. Let's get back to the scoring system very quickly then. That point from Daisuke on the forum. Is it a fairer system now?
I think it is. I think definitely. I think from a coach's point of view, you can put a program together and you can work out what the points are worth, what the program's worth. I think it's definitely a better system.
But you mustn't let it dominate your skate.
No, absolutely. And just the other point, they're only allowed to have 8 jump elements in there, so it's not a case of just sticking in another jump. They can't do that.
So, 107 for Kovalevski in the free. 10 points below his best. He's below Bradley. So it's the American who leads the Ukrainian.
69.27, which brings him currently in second place.
So third to skate will be the young man from Russia.
Placing 22nd after the short program. Representing Russia.
Third in Junior Worlds just a couple of weeks ago, and rushed into the senior team. So all eyes on this guy. Whenever you've got a new skater coming from Russia, you have to take notice. Coached by former Olympic champion Alexei Urmanov. This is Sergei Voronov with the soundtrack to the film Pearl Harbor. And Sergei here has a quad in his program, and it's scheduled to be the first jump. But he's opted for the triple flip. Well, whether that means there's no quad, we shall see. Schedule now is the Axel. He does well to hold it. Triple flip double toe. Stepped out of the triple axel. It's starting to go south. Attempted triple loop. Well, it was threatening to be a dismal afternoon. for Sergei Voronov. But he rescued it really in the last 30 seconds with the salto and the toe loop and a good spin at the end. But after a really dodgy patch in the middle, it was not the performance he was looking for.
Now, the problem with that was that the music, although it's a great piece of music, it's a little bit somber, isn't it, and almost depressing, and if the performance isn't good, there's nothing to lift it.
I'm with you.
It's such a shame. It's a strong piece of music and you've got to skate strongly to it for the thing to work, but it just, there was no lift there. Great to see Mr. Urmanov there.
Yes, the 1994 Olympic champion from Lillehammer. Great skater.
Certainly was, and he's reputed to have quite a team of youngsters.
Of the International Olympic Committee.
Very, very good coach. And this guy, technically good. A little lack of imagination through the footwork. Could have done a little more. But certainly has the technical prowess if he can put it all together. There's the axle. Hips back a little bit there. Was a little slow with the snap, but able to half loop and just put a single flip on the end. Salvage something out of it. That's important. There's the toe loop. You can see that he's got the elevation there. He's capable of doing the quad toe.
So with the 2 triple flips, one in the combination, he managed 4 triples.
Yeah,
he looked tired towards the end as well, didn't he? He looked like he was struggling a bit.
Yes.
The technical score, please.
What a character Urmanov was, and still is.
Program component score.
So close on 60 for the elements, 56, so 117. Going to put him in second place behind Ryan Bradley, in front of Kovalevski.
176.57, which brings him currently in second place.
Next to go from Slovenia, young man in 23rd place, so just 1 behind him. But he's better than that, 22nd last year. And he was 9th in the Europeans. So looking for a big lift here. Gregor Urbas skating to the Mask of Zorro. Good start, triple lutz, double toe.
Gregor doesn't get a lot of elevation, but crikey, does he rotate fast.
Now for the axle. So a very pleasing start for him.
Good piece of footwork. Get at least level 2 for that.
Triple flip. He doubles out on the Lutz. Triple loop, double toe.
Really difficult entry going into that off the rolling threes. Now sets up the Salchow. Makes that with double loop on the end.
Be a deduction there for not skating in harmony with the music at the end, the music ending a clear second before. He's a fine skater and I like the music, I just wish the two were a bit more connected. But plenty there to admire from Gregor. 5 triples I counted. And as you say, he doesn't get a lot of elevation, yet he looks solid with the jumps.
He certainly does. Yeah, he's pretty fast across the ice. Very, very quick rotation. And that's his trump card, really. And you're right, Simon, there could have been a bit more passion and a bit more integration with the music. It's a great choice of music, particularly to set up the footwork and the choreography within the rules. Very, very good for the steps. There's that Lutz at the beginning, double toe on the end. He was looking for a loop at the end of that, but didn't really have the speed, so it was a good choice. Here he is, triple axel, left forward outside edge, drives the right leg through so quickly over that right leg at the beginning of the jump. That loses him a little bit of height. You can see the right leg comes into the circle. He gets the left leg over very, very quickly. Tremendous speed in the air. And just to put it into context, the guys are rotating at about the same speed as the blades of a helicopter.
Is that right?
Yeah. That's how fast they're rotating.
Where'd you get that information from?
I don't know. I'm a mind of information.
You are. I'd like to say useless information, but that's quite good.
It does put it into context, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible what they're achieving.
Alongside coach Gordana Smreka. He coaches him in Ljubljana and also at Garmisch in Germany. So 23rd place for him going into this free program. And the guy behind him, remember, 24 of the 42 started out, 24 have made it through to the free. Andrei Lutai in 24th place. Another from Russia.
Program component score.
That's 114. It's going to slot him in third place on the free, behind Bradley and Voronov, and in front of Kovalevski. So it is third place overall for the Slovenian. So number 5 to go is a young man from Slovakia who is in his second World Championships, didn't qualify for the final 24 last year, finished in 27th place, 17th in Europeans, didn't have a good time there, 21 years of age from Kiev, but now skating for Slovakia. Igor Macypura with a soundtrack from The Rock. Slovakian national champion twice over. pity. Triple axel, triple toe. Bold start. He very nearly pulled it off.
Certainly was very bold. A lot of courage there to go for that triple toe at the end of a very, very dodgy triple axel.
Triple flip. I like his style.
Yes, he's got a lovely soft knee bend on the landing.
Lining up the triple axel on its own. Yes.
That was much, much better.
Triple looks, he looks very calm and assured out there. Triple loop.
Feet were good through the footwork, but the top half of the body not working very hard at all. Salchow double toe, double loop. Well, I think the ending rather summed it up. A young guy with a really good technique, a jumping technique. You'll tell me about the rest of his skating later on, but there's a lot to work on there. But he doesn't sell the routine at all, and the personality doesn't come across. It's as if he's concentrating almost too hard, but there's so much there to work with. Yeah, he's a guy with a rare talent. Beautiful, beautiful jumping technique. Lovely, lovely soft knee bend. Lovely to watch. What he needs is attitude. If he could get some attitude going, that's what separates the boys from the men, really. and that's something he can work on. What we do in training sessions at home is we'll do a section of the program, and we'll do it once focusing on breathing, we'll do it another time focusing on attitude, do it another time focusing on footwork and nuances that we can add to the footwork and things. Even take the footwork, the feet were great, but there was so much he could have put into it. There's a lot to admire, and he's got a lot to offer, there's no doubt about that. Really enjoyed watching him skate. And he's a fighter, he's a gutsy guy. But you'd like to see some of that coming across, wouldn't you, for the facial expressions, and look at that.
Yep.
The technique is just fantastic.
He makes it look so easy.
Yeah. And it's not, you know, we forget, we look at a triple salcho there. I mean, triple salcho's not easy. 3 jumps in a row. Takes some doing, especially at the end of the program.
Slovakia, not a country, I had to choose my words carefully, with a great tradition in figure skating, compared with, say, another sport I cover, tennis, where they've got some dynamite players, men and women, but emerging really, and he could help them a great deal. Igor Macypura, certainly someone to watch out for.
Yeah, I really hope he's learnt a great deal from being here. You can see that if they work on the program and just make it a little more special. Yeah, he's a guy for the future. Remember the name.
Personality coming out more now than it was when he was on the ice. It's obviously there. It needs to be brought out. His first mark will be a lot higher than the second, we sense. He's got a chance of going into first place. Remember, he's 21st. That first mark might help him if the judges give him
The technical score.
the benefit.
技術点 64.19
No, it's not as good as I thought. 64.19. And yeah, 50 for the components, but we suspected that might be the case. So 114. No, he's not going to be in first place. 113.69. That's going to take him into fourth place on the free and third overall. Igor Macypura, we look forward to your progress with interest.
34.94, which brings him currently in third place.
So last to go in this opening group. The guy who was runner-up in Russian national championships, but was very disappointing in the short program. So he comes into this free in 24th place. Coached by Alexei Mishin, who took Evgeny Plushenko and many others to gold medals. Andrei Lutai from Belgorod. Vivaldi's Four Seasons. Nowhere near, as you can see, on the triple axel. Now, quad toe is projected here. And he's landed it. Had to fight, but got it. First of the afternoon. Looks double toe.
His timing's a little all over the place. He had to work hard on that, I can tell you. Three features in that flying camel spin, trying to get a level 3. Not sure the first one will count.
No triple, the flip.
Wow, that's hard. Forward outside edge in that position.
Andrei Lutai for Russia. Cuts a pleasing figure on the ice, and there were times there when he did look very exciting, but there were other times, again, I think, since concentration is the key. It was so up and down, wasn't it, within that 4.5 minutes?
Certainly was. I love this guy. I think he's somebody definitely to watch for the future. We were talking about attitude. This guy's got attitude. I love the way that the program's choreographed towards the judges all the time through the circular step sequence. He was making contact with the judges, really looking at them and making sure they were watching him. Loved it. And one thing to consider in this new system, the skaters are working so hard to get the levels up on the spins and the footwork. And with all the elements that you have to put in the program, it's very, very difficult to find breathing spaces to get through the program. It's really, really tough for these guys. And you felt towards the end he was struggling a little bit as well. And to come out after the mistake on that triple axel, which will have felt dreadful, and to do this, 4 turns, beautifully done, deep knee bend, but look how he fights to keep the free leg off and make it count. He's got character, this guy. Like him.
I take that, and I don't want to be harsh on him or on Sergei Voronov, but Chris, we've seen the best that Russia has to offer at the moment. There's nobody else. No wonder they're offering Evgeny Plushenko a small fortune to come back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is a guy for the future, though. Can remember when Plushenko was skating this sort of standard, making silly mistakes early on in his career. And Mr. Mission will have a game plan for this guy. I think he's got a lot to offer. Real good close-up there of the footwork, working all the time.
Don't want to argue with you. At the age of 20, Plushenko was winning a world championship.
Yeah, but the age is almost irrelevant now. Guys can go on till 28, 29.
Yes, that's true. Certainly plenty to work with, and he's got the man to work with. Alexei Mishin.
The technical score, please.
Знакомым друзьям.
56.97. Program component score.
By far the best Russian at Europeans. He was 5th there, would you believe?
フリースケーティングの得点 116.09
So 116. That's the second best behind Bradley. Bradley comfortably the winner of the group. Andrei Lutai moves into third place so far of the 6 in the first group. So the first 6 of the 24 we're going to have today. And there's the situation. Ryan Bradley, the leader by a country mile, over 12 points from Sergei Voronov, Russia second and third. It's USA leading at the moment. A break, and he'll be right back with us. Wu Jialiang from China, Kristoffer Berntsson for Sweden, Lindemann for Germany, Karel Zelenka for Italy, Jamal Othman for Switzerland, and Nobunari Oda for Japan. And this is Wu Jialiang, who finished in 13th place. He's the leader of this group going into the free. Kristoffer Berntsson, big step up for him from last year when he was 23rd. And here's Stefan Lindemann. He's had an awful year. 11th in the NHK Trophy, 11th in Europeans. But not a bad short program. So up to 16th. But remember, this is a guy who 3 years ago was a bronze medalist in the World Championships. Karel Zelenka for Italy. 7th in the Europeans. Big step up for him. One to watch. A late improver, 23 years of age. And the young lady's favourite from Switzerland, Jamal Othman. 8th in the European Championships, had a really good Europeans. 18th going into the free. This guy had a nightmare. Remember, he was 4th in the Worlds last year. Big cheer from the Japanese. Nobunari Oda, 14th, no place for him. Definitely looking for a place in the top 10 if he can get it. And he will if he jumps like that. Oh,
just incredible. Triple axel, triple toe, triple loop on the end of that.
So the first to go in this second group, lying in 13th place. So he'll be looking to get some distance clear of the rest. 21 years old from Harbin. It's Wu Jialiang. And his music, the soundtrack to the movie A World Without Thieves. First World Championship for Wu. And there's plenty of technical content in this. No quad, but just watch the triples.
Oh, what a shame. He'd done so much good work there on that triple axel.
Should have been the combination. Here's his attempt at a second triple, this one presumably on its own. But the thing, he looks set up okay.
Absolutely, he's getting tremendous elevation, just no conviction at the end of the jump. Looks like his weight's a little far back on the skate when he lands.
First triple, the Lutz. Axels is undoing, whether it's a triple or a double.
Do you know what? I wonder whether there's something wrong with his blades, because even pushing forwards, the blade slipped away from him. He's got a nick on the skate or something. Can have a disastrous effect.
He can handle the Lutz, but not much else at the moment. Triple loop.
Well, if there was anything wrong with the skate on his right foot, which is his landing foot, it probably would have shown up on the loop. So I think the skates are probably okay. Boy, he's working hard.
A real fight there for 4.5 minutes for Wu Xiaoliang. Wasn't a disaster. In the end, he got 5 triples away. But every time he tried something just a little bit out of the ordinary, it failed him. And the word we've used quite a lot is conviction. And there didn't seem to be conviction there. There wasn't any self-belief.
No, that was a strange performance, wasn't it? I mean, this is a guy who technically is very, very good indeed, but on the day, just couldn't hold it together at all. Here he is on the axle. Let's watch. He's right over the skate there, tight in the knee on the landing, which doesn't give him any margin for error. Drives through, good position in the air, the weight's over the right foot. Now, if he'd gone down in the right knee, started to push that left leg back, he should have been able to save that. Whether it's nerves, I really did think there was something wrong with the skate, because you could see even there the skate sliding away. Now there is a hollow in the bottom of the skates, so basically that's how the skaters get their edge, and you can choose what hollow you have. You know, it may be in his case that a deeper hollow might help him, give him a little bit more purchase, particularly when he's nervous.
Because on all those axles, he looked more likely to land it than miss it, and
yeah,
each time he went down.
Absolutely. It's a real shame, because technically he's very, very good indeed. And of course, when you lose your confidence like that, your focus is on, crikey, I've got to get out of this hole somehow, and there's no character coming through, no charisma, so the presentation of the program suffers as well.
Well, his 13th place is under severe threat now. I think he's going to be on the slide, and maybe fairly dramatically on the slide.
Yeah, he'll get a point deduction for each of the tumbles as well, which is not going to help him at all.
Just look at his mark, 67.70 for the short program. Someone like Bradley, for example, got 62.88, so just 5 points behind. you could well find that Bradley has overtaken him. Bradley was 19th in the short.
Yeah, that's the great thing with the new system, isn't it? That skaters can move a considerable amount. In the old system with the place marks, it wasn't possible.
So Bradley scored 126. He's got to get 121, and he's going to get nowhere near that. It's a shocker, I'm afraid. Only 104.
And then is it 3 deductions off that?
Yes.
Full 3 times? I think he did, yep.
I'm afraid it's the worst score so far. Everybody in the first group scored more than that. A bit of a nightmare for Wu Jialiang.
170.10, which brings him currently in 6th place.
So we're looking for a step up here, and this may be the guy to do it. A guy who was born in Gothenburg, where next year's World Championships will be. We're looking forward to that.
Placing 15th after the short program.
Only 23rd last year, but a decent short program has put him in with a chance, and especially with Wu having a nightmare. Saturday Night Fever might do a power of good for this Swede, Kristoffer Berntsson. Good start. Triple axel and steadies himself for the triple toe. Now, a really difficult combination coming up. If he lands it, we'll be on our way. Shifter's had 3 jumps there, but triple looks double toe.
Oh, I think he'd run out of rink. So close to the boards. Oh yes, that was a cracker.
Triple axel, his second. And a triple loop. This is something now from Berntsson. Triple flip, double toe, double loop.
Really good choreography. Chance for him to get his breath back there. There's the triple flip. Made the rotation, but a double-footed landing.
He looked absolutely sold out by the end, but he had given it absolute max. The best performance by a mile so far this afternoon. Kristoffer Berntsson, first Swedish skater ever to do the triple axel. He's done 2 of them now, and he's getting better and better. And this is going to be his best performance in World Championships, that's for sure. Great to see, and the Americans up as well. Standing ovation because it was fun too.
Well, that's key. It's just a perfect choice of music for him. Really, really entertaining, and he sold the program well, kept his cool. That's the thing. When you're selling the program, it's very easy to get carried away in the moment and lose your focus on what you're actually doing, and the jumps tend to suffer, but not there. Fantastic job. Very, very well done, Kristoffer. I loved it.
8 triples.
And that triple axel, the second triple axel, was absolute peach. Loved it.
Can you imagine next year in Gothenburg?
Yes.
If he can keep improving like this, there's a sneak of a chance, not just of a top 10 place, but something very exciting. But he's got to go to another level.
He has, yeah, and he's showing that he's capable of doing that. Here he is he was looking for a big combination, looking for a loop on the end, but nowhere to go. He'd have been over the boards, wouldn't he? This, I loved it. Beautiful.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful. Doesn't get any better than that.
And now he's set himself up in the judges' mind for next season. It was an important performance.
Certainly
for
was.
Next year.
Yeah, absolutely it was. Just put down your marker. And he's certainly done that. Here's the Salchow. His jumping technique really, really is good. And he's got character. We were talking about attitude earlier on, and it's so important to have that bit of charisma and make the judges enjoy it. You can suck them in. Fantastic. You couldn't take your eyes off him, could you?
No.
It was 4.5 minutes that went by in a flash. Seemed like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Brilliant.
Bit like talking to you.
Hey.
And the Japanese simply love him.
Yes.
Good-looking lad, and you can see the Japanese girls out of their seats just to get an extra glimpse of him.
The technical score, please.
They do like blondes here.
Oh, that's good. That's very, very good.
75-36. Wow. Even Bradley only got 67. And 64, he's going to be shooting into the lead. And it's going to be some while, I sense, before he's caught. I don't think anyone in this group's going to take it. Really exciting for Kristoffer Berntsson.
Well, he smashed his personal best on the free skate there, hasn't he?
He has. And he is 17 points in the lead.
Which brings him currently in first place.
Not easy to follow that. So Stefan Lindemann just taking his time here.
9番ステファン・リンデマンさん、ドイツ。
Placing 16th after the short program.
Desperate in the European Championships. So he went to a couple of small tournaments
Stefan Lindemann.
in Germany and won them both, which is a good idea, just to drop down in standard, give yourself a little bit of confidence, and it worked. Short program, 16th, not great, but on the way up. Let's see what he can do here. Soundtrack to Yamato for Stefan Lindemann. And he's got the ability to keep that excitement that Berntsson brought to the arena and take it on. Very pleasing start. Look at the elevation on that flip.
Well, that's a good confidence builder. That would have felt great.
Well, this could be the defining moment now, this triple axel combination. Didn't feel right to put the second jump in. So what will he do here? Because this coming up was the axel on its own. Will he put the combination he's got to?
And the left forward outside edge slipped away from him a little bit on that first axel. Come on, Stefan. Yeah, good boy.
You know, I feel you're out there with him. Oh, the timing looks brilliant. Triple Lutz.
Doesn't get much better than that.
And a triple loop. This is the best he's been for some years. No problem with the Salcho.
Deep breaths now, Stefan, you're almost home.
Still piling in the content right at the end. Yes! And that's a look, that's a gesture we haven't seen for 3 years since he won the bronze medal at the World Championships. Great to see him back at the top. And that decision to go for those two little competitions, win them, get that winning feeling back, that's been rewarded in bucket loads.
Absolutely, great idea, good management there from his coach, Viola Striegler. And yeah, that was the old Stefan Lindemann. Fantastic. Really enjoyed that. The timing was just there. It was really over the skate. And that performance will have felt good to him. Not sure whether he did too many double toes. I'm pretty sure he has, because 2 at the end. I'm sure he did 4 or 5 double toe loops. And he can't do that. I'm just hoping there's no deductions for that.
At the end of each combination.
Yeah. But wow, what a skate.
Isn't confidence a variable thing?
It is indeed.
You can go so quickly and you can get it back just at the least likely moment. He was dreadful in Europeans, apparently.
Yeah, all over the place. I'll tell you, he'll be pleased as punch over that performance is our mate Hendrik Schamberger, who commentates for German Eurosport. He choreographed the programme. and he'll be thrilled with that performance. It's just worth taking into consideration when you're watching this at home. If you've never skated, if you see the skaters and they're jumping off axis, to them it feels 100 times worse than what you can see. So the slightest little bit of oscillation or a bit of a lean that you see, you can multiply it by at least 10 for their feeling. But when it's on, it's just the best feeling in the world. Yeah, not sure he should have done that.
He wanted to pile it on.
Yeah, it's just the brain's calculating. You've got to be a mathematician now. Whoa, that's good to see. We haven't seen that for a while. Well done, Stefan Lindemann.
7 triples. And we haven't seen that shining expression.
Well, this competition's come to life in this group.
Yep, a Swede and a German have done it. Let's hear it for Europe.
The scores for Stefan Lindemann.
Lindemann-san の得点
Technical score, please.
技術点
And well done, Viola Striegler, who is alongside him. 68-62. Not the same
プログラム構成点
as Berntsson. It's not going to be as good.
フリースケーティングの得点
Good second marks, though.
33.38これまでの
133.38, so he'll go into second place. Berntsson will lead, Lindemann second, and a terrific early part of the evening set up, and our thanks
98
to the two of them.
which brings them currently in second place.
So now an Italian. It's been a while since an Italian man has done anything of real significance,
Currently
apart from play his part
representing Italy.
in the ice dance.
Zelenka.
But this young man did well in the short program, put himself in 17th place, Italian national champion for the last 4 years. But this has been his best year, 7th in Europeans. Now, can he keep it going, the momentum that we've got at the moment? Vangelis' Alexander for Karel Zelenka. Just a double axel.
Yeah, seem to have the weight a little bit far back going into that. It's important to lead with your hips, but not quite that much.
Triple flip, triple toe. Ouch. That was the Lutz.
I've got to say, that's the strangest entry I've seen to a triple Lutz yet.
Triple Salco, double toe, double loop, but a little stumble coming out of the third part of that combination.
Has control through that circular step sequence.
looked spot on.
Really good positions in the flying back set.
Some of the jumps look really good, as that one, the flip. Well, it was action-packed. Again, strong music, but I don't think there's enough reference to it. 5 triples, safely landed, and they were all good. But the big jumps, the Lutz and the Axel, he was nowhere near.
No, the Axel at the beginning he got completely wrong. I think the hips were too far forwards and weight too far back, so he couldn't get any purchase off the toe to get enough tension to make 3.5 turns. So he did the right thing to double out on that. And a real big question mark for me for the entry into the triple Lutz. He went into the opposite corner that you would normally do, which means that you're travelling on an inside edge. You've got to rocket onto an outside edge, which takes you almost towards the boards. Very strange. But you're right, Simon, a lot to admire. He has a great jumping technique when it's working. He's such a strong guy. Quite tall, which is not good for jumping, but he's strong enough to be able to maintain control. There's the double Axel. And he's got a great presence out there. He looks good. Here's that Lutz. Look, he's going into the wrong corner. It still gets the outside edge, but whoa. Don't think I'd like to be doing that. Well, I definitely wouldn't now, but...
No, I wouldn't want to see it.
No, it wouldn't be a pretty sight. Yeah, double toe, double loop.
You can still do triples?
No.
None at all?
Only in the bar.
Not even a little triple toe?
No, triple bunny hop.
Okay.
That's about it.
Zelenka emigrated from the Czech Republic to Italy when he was 6 years old. Got Italian citizenship last year. Of course, Olympics were a big drug for him. But he didn't make the final 24. Finished just one spot out of that. But it's been a good short program for him, but I guess we've been spoilt with the last two, with Berntsson and Lindemann. You're still smiling, Chris. You're thinking about the bunny hop, are you?
Yeah. No, but the thought of trying to do a triple, a double would be a big achievement, I tell you. Crikey. Ooh, perish the thought.
I overestimate you. It's my problem.
The marks for Karel Zelenka.
ゼレンカさんの得点
The technical score.
Deep breath before the
20
marks.
点 57.43
Yeah, 57.43. There have been
Component score.
many better than that. I think there's only 3 worse.
18.8
Better for the components.
フリースケーティングの得点 116.2
So 115.
総合得点 180.10 現在
It's going to be about 6th on the
The total score is
afternoon, 4th overall.
1-0.
It's still Berntsson who leads for Sweden, then Lindemann, and then Bradley for the USA. The Italian goes 4th. I'm sure the Japanese female teenagers will be very excited about this young man. Has a very strong following.
Switzerland, Jamal Othman.
18th in the short, so he's set himself up here for a decent place. Can he do it? The free programs often let him down. Music designed for Chris Howarth. Lunatico, Jamal Othman for Switzerland. Triple Lutz, triple toe. Was the toe double-footed?
Looked to me as though the left foot just touched the ice on the landing, but he made the rotation. Rotation's key, remember.
Now for the axel. Only a double. Triple scheduled. Safety first seemed to be the motto there.
Beautiful footwork.
Triple flip, but a sense that that was double-footed.
It certainly was, and that's a real indication of a lack of confidence.
Ooh. Triple loop, but not landed well enough, had to step out of it. Flip is undoing, even worse that time. But he gets the Lutz. And the Salco. Double toe, double toe. Engaging smile, engaging skater. A little up and down, 5 triples landed. Could have been more. It's not the real deal, not the same as Berntsson and Lindemann. But he's on the upward move. Got into the top 24 this time, and I don't think he's done himself too much harm. Great spinner, and a big attraction for them.
The problem he's going to have is that the quality of the jumps that he did wasn't very good, and the double-footed landing, so he's going to get -2s, -3s on the tariff, and it's going to hurt him on that first mark. He's such a great skater to watch. The choreography is superb. He's got a lovely style and a real feel for the music, but when the jumps don't work and you have to work so hard through the program, that character, that charisma gets lost somehow. When he started, I thought it was going to be great. He looked really in the zone. Here's a look at that Lutz at the beginning of the program. No problems with that. Well, then you can see double-footed landing on the triple toe, and he'd done everything right there. Here he is setting up the axle. Only 2.5 turns. Didn't really go for the triple, so I think his mind was set way before he stepped onto that forward outside edge.
Yeah.
And there, back outside edge, getting that Lutz, double-footed landing again. And that a real indication that the guy's got a confidence problem. He doesn't need to put that left foot down. Just there for security. And half the time, when you put the left foot down like that, it can cause you more problems than it's worth.
And I can sense the sort of left side of the brain working against the right side of the brain.
It's absolutely. It's a real tussle.
Has a Swiss mother and a Malaysian father. Hence the exotic looks. Coach Jacqueline Pfeiffer.
The scores for Jamal Othman.
Can't expect anything like Berntsson or Lindemann, or probably even Bradley.
Technical score.
No, I think the first mark's going to is going to hurt.
Yeah, it's not good. 56.42.
Program components.
Only 3 been lower than that. Better for components. So about 115. Oh no. 7th on the day. And overall, what he did in the short keeps him 5th, but he's going to drop.
178.39, which brings him currently in 5th place.
So there'll be plenty of excitement now. Just listen to this.
Placing 14th after the short program. Representing Japan, Nobunari Oda.
19 years of age, he'll be 20 on Sunday. A horrible short program, but capable of real majesty. Remember, he was just outside the medals last year in Calgary, finished in 4th place. Can he get it right here? Is it mission impossible? Or can he take the roof off here in the capital gymnasium? Nobunari Oda for Japan. Wow! Triple axel, triple toe, triple loop.
Well, that's 16.5 in the bank. Just bear in mind, a quad toe's only worth 9 points.
No pressure, so he can really let himself go, and that's exactly what he's doing. Triples Harco double toe.
Well, that was fantastic. The arm positions on the double toe making it even more difficult.
Double axel triple toe. Oh, he's flying now. Beautiful triple flip, keeping his concentration. That's a mistake.
He did well because the toe slipped away from him on the takeoff.
Yes, that's what we wanted, particularly they. And he's rescued his reputation here, which was in shatters after the short program. Real exciting. And I love the way he interpreted the music. Every beat of the music out there, and that step sequence, really difficult to do. And all those triples. 7 in the end, 3 of them in one hit.
Yeah, fantastic. It was a clever program, to be honest, Simon, because 7th element scheduled to be triple axel, opted to do double axel triple toe, and the tariff for that is only 0.2 less than the triple axel, and you know, for him, no risk at all.
No.
So clever, skated with his head, not just his feet. Here's that big one at the beginning though. Goodness me, triple axel, triple toe. Now I didn't think he had enough speed to get the triple loop on the end of that, but he had no questions, did he? Fantastic. Great position in the air, wide with that free leg to get the triple toe on the end. Perfect position for the loop, and he's so tight in the air. Didn't get a lot of elevation, but the momentum was there to carry him through on the loop. Here's the salcho off the drop threes going in. But look at the arm position on that double toe loop. Really difficult. Sets up the triple loops. The toe slips away from him. In fact, that was the good one in combination, double toe on the end. The one at the end that he did on his own, his right foot just slipped to it. Loved it. Loved the costume, choreography, the whole lot.
Yeah.
Here's the one that slips, is it? Yes, that's the one.
It's the complete package. In many ways, it's a question of what might have been if the program yesterday had been up to scratch. He'd be right there in the final group, and that performance in the final group would have been a real threat.
Hey, it would have been very, very exciting. As it is, good job, very well done.
Lee Barkel, Nobunari Oda alongside him. As I said yesterday, descended from a warlord. It was certainly a lordly performance, that one. Now, is he going to get more than Berntsson, who got a huge mark, remember?
Oh, that's good.
74.63, but Berntsson got 75.35. 68, it's better than Berntsson. He's going to be the leader on the free. Is he going to be the leader overall? I think he is. Yes, he is. A new leader. Japan very happy. And I would think there's a top 10 place now for Nobunari. 14th he started the free. I think he's going to move up at least 4.
We will now take a break to resurface the ice.
So a real thrill. Now we have news coming in that Sergei Davidov, who is next up, has an injury. In fact, there's a rumor that he might even have broken his leg. Don't know any more than that. We'll keep you informed. But that's the situation at the moment. Nobunari Oda, 3 points clear of Kristoffer Berntsson, and then down to Stefan Lindemann. Those three have really lit up the first half of this free program. It's been terrific.
Oh, it's just been wonderful. Let's hope the second half of the competition is the same, and I'm sure it will be.
So we'll take a break and then building up to the climax.
Three to watch out for.
We heard about Sergei Davidov. We can now put on the back burner because he is out there. Apparently there was a problem, but it's nowhere near as serious as we had heard. Sergei Davidov is going to take his place out there, and he will lead off this final group. And indeed, there he is, lying in 8th place. This is for skaters who finished yesterday between 7th and 12th. Davidov in 8th place. 12th last year, 4th in Europeans. How fit is he? Yannick Ponsero, runner-up to Joubert in French Nationals. Did really well, 12th place in his first World Championship. Just 20 years of age from Annecy. Emanuel Sandhu, desperately disappointing yesterday. The inconsistency that he's shown at times in World Championships. Again there, wants to get back in the top 10. He's never been out of the top 10 in his 5 previous World Championships. Another Frenchman. Aren't France lucky at the moment? Or maybe you make your own luck. Certainly the system there seems to be working. This is Alban Préaubert, a real character. An exciting short program with a few mistakes, which is why he's in 10th place. Kristoffer maybe. Well, it wasn't a case of maybe, it certainly was a terrific performance yesterday, which has put him into 7th place. Runner-up in Canadian Nationals. And finally, Tomáš Verner, little disappointing. His short program yesterday, 9th place for him. Led after the short program in Europeans, but it was nowhere near as good here.
After the short program, representing Belarus, Sergei.
So here is Sergei Davidov. All sorts of rumours around the rink before he took to the ice that he might not be able to compete. We'll find out what that's all about later. Maybe we'll find out the next 4.5 minutes. Don Quixote, the music. Triple axel combination to begin. Triple axel, triple toe. Wasn't exactly the move of someone who's got a severe leg problem. Another triple axel planned here. And he's got it again.
This is a brilliant start. My only concern is he's skating straight through the music.
Triple Lutz, double toe. Triple flip, double toe, double toe. A good triple loop as well. This is some performance from Davidov. Very good indeed. And Nobunari Oda's lead may be short-lived. Well, we'll find out afterwards what all the chat was about this fella. There's no smoke without fire, that's for sure, but there was no hint of any problem there, far from it. He skated as well as I've ever seen him. 7th in the Worlds in Washington in 2003. He might be doing even better than that this year. 8th, remember, going into the free.
Yeah, that really was a good skate. I've never seen him skate like that in the free program. Tends not to be able to hold it together over the 4.5 minutes, but his mind was certainly in the game there. One question mark I do have is A, the choice of music, and B, the choreography, because to be honest with you, you could have put anything out there, and it didn't. The music bared no relevance to what he was doing at all.
There was a bit in the middle where I thought was fine, but the beginning was nothing to do with the music.
Absolutely. Yep, there was a breathing point where he did interpret the music, but apart from that, the transitions mark. Now, if the judges are marking properly, you should see on the second mark a real variance there.
Are you saying they don't mark properly sometimes?
I don't think they use the second mark properly, no. I still think that's got to happen, because it's impossible that all 5 elements in the second mark can be the same. But I don't want to take anything away from the guy, because technically that's the best I've seen him skate.
Would you have Oda as the leader still?
Definitely, yeah, because I thought that was a very poor program. I thought the construction of the program was bad, and within the new system, that's an important thing. The program is crucial now, more so than ever.
As you know, you're my guru, but when you look at the people associated with Davidov, Tchaikovskaya and Vladimir Kotin, you have to wonder, don't you?
Well, to me, that was an old-fashioned program. In the old system, had been fine, but you can't skate like that now.
Kotin on the left there.
Technical score.
Now, Oda scored 142.77.
68.69
I think you're going to be right. 68.69. Let's see what the second mark is. Well, they've given it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But nowhere near as good as Oda's.
How you can give that 6.32 for choreography and interpretation pretty much the same, baffles me. That's where they don't use that second mark properly.
Ranked 4th on the day, 3rd overall.
Currently in 3rd place.
Next up, it's another Frenchman. So many of them. Not that we're jealous, we're just very green-eyed. No Brit, remember, here. 20 years old from Annecy. First World Championships, he's done so well to be where he is in this penultimate group. Music from the Da Vinci Code for Yannick Ponsero.
Awful start to the program. Got it completely wrong on that attempt at the triple axel. Yeah, he's got to put it behind him.
It doesn't look like he has, down on the Lutz.
Lovely exit on that triple salchow. The crowd really helping him. You could hear them getting right behind him after the Lutz.
The Lutz that was scheduled to be a quad toe-loop. So some rapid changes of mind going on. Triple axel, double toe loop. Well done after missing out first time.
Yes, he really gave that everything.
Just squeezed out the toe loop, but the flip was only a double. It's not looking particularly elegant, but he's building up the content now. He looks shattered, doesn't he? And he was giving himself a hard time. Well, it wasn't that bad. I thought he rescued what looked like it was going to be a horrible early evening. But obviously he had high hopes. In many ways that's good to see, because the ambition is touchable. I'm not sure about the jumping technique.
No, he tends to rush a little bit, snatches at the jumps. It's something that you see quite a lot from the French men. Remember, Dombier was very similar technique to that. But it's a technique that does work for him normally, and he's kicking himself for the first minute of the program. Bitterly disappointed. Of course, there's so much depth of talent in men's figure skating in France. He knows that, you know, there's skaters nibbling at his heels, and he needs to put in a good performance. I think he overcooked the triple axel at the beginning. And here on the look, snatch at the takeoff. You should do a slow drawback and then spot and get the quick timing. He got the quick timing right at the beginning of that and ended up with nothing.
Came back well to get the triple axel.
He did. He fought hard through the program. I loved it for that. I loved the fight and the mental strength, because all sorts of things would have been going through his mind. Here on that axle, you can see him. You can hear the skate sliding as he drove through that forward outside edge. He really gave it some rice there. He wasn't going to let that one go. Yeah, there's a lot to admire from this guy. There's that triple toe loop. And you can see he's quite stiff in the knee, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
The score is for Yannick Ponsero.
Didier Luchin, who coaches him in Annecy. It's not going to be a top 10 place, that's for sure. And I think he'll be sliding, because with so many good performances, Oda, Berntsson, Lindemann, even Bradley. So what's he going to get? 124, and that doesn't feature too well, I'm afraid, on the scoreboard. There are 5 better than that already. So he's going to be 6th on the free, 5th at the moment overall. But I'm afraid he's going to be sinking. Now then, it's make-up time for this fella.
Emanuel Sandhu.
the best time to have a problem with your boots.
The 11th in the short program, representing Canada, Emanuel.
5 times he's been in the World Championships. Every time he's been in the top 10, and still there's a feeling that he could have done better. Now he's not even in the top 10 going into the free. Surely he will be at the end of this evening. From Vancouver, this is the enigmatic Emanuel Sandhu. Remember, the combination should be a quad and triple toe loop, and it should be right here. Well, he went for it. And after the form he's been in, it's commendable that he went for it.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad attempt either. Made the 4 turns.
Triple axel next. I'm afraid it's a familiar feeling. Triple toe. Just a single axle. For the second triple axel, but again, not close. Triple flip, double toe. Doubles out on the loop. And there's not a lot of fight out there. Triple Salchow. terrific ending, and there's no doubt he's a fine skater. But he looks to have lost his way, I think, this year. Whether it's a blip and whether he can come back, I don't know. I have my doubts. He was 5th last year in the Worlds in Calgary, but when you look at 9th in the 4 continents, 3rd in Canadian Nationals, and now surely he's not going to get in the top 10. You just wonder, is his heart really in it anymore? He's going to make a lot of money on the pro circuit because he's a fine skater to watch. Is he any longer a factor in competitive skating? I'm not sure.
Yeah, he looked untrained to me. I said it in the short program as well. And he out there, I mean, you take that step sequence at the end. This is a guy who, you know, should be competing for a medal and should be out to prove a point here, even in this penultimate group. And the rules state, if you want to get a level 3 on your step sequence, there's got to be modest upper body movement. Didn't use his body at all. So he's level 2. You know, no matter what he does with his footwork was fantastic. But it's going to be level 2, and it just doing his own thing.
Yes.
And it wasn't enough, particularly when that didn't work. All credit to him going for the quad toe at the beginning there. He made the rotation as well. Great elevation. You can see him just topple out the circle very, very slightly. The right side dropped. I think the right hip went down a little bit on the spot. Here he is setting up the axle. He's completely over that left foot, so in all honesty, should have had that.
He's a fine skater to watch on the ice, but as you say, particularly now, there are criteria. You have to go with them. You can't go your own way.
No, absolutely. You've got to go by the rules, and the rules are very, very specific. And it's important, you know, it's really, really important to get the levels up on all of the elements, every step sequence, all the spins.
Lost my focus for 1 second.
He said he lost his focus for 1 second. I think it was for 4 minutes.
Yes.
And
Single axle.
Yeah, what was that?
Scores for Emanuel Sandhu.
I think the people at home
Technical
are pretty aware of the problem. So, how will the judges place him? Oh, they've been hard, but rightly so.
They couldn't do any more.
Program components, yep, it was good to watch, but it's a score of what, 121. It's only going to be 7th on the night so far, and we've got 9 more to come. So he's 7th. He's not going to make the top 10. Not close. So there's a rapid rethinking to be done there. So now to the guy in 10th place, but he must be feeling a little nervous after the performances of Oda and Berntsson and Davidov even. But he's got the potential. Exciting. And this is an exciting routine sent out by Annick Dumont. 8th in the Worlds last year, 10th at the moment. Yep. Plenty of motivation.
You'd be terrified to skate badly, wouldn't you?
You would. You wouldn't want to come back to that if you haven't given it 110%. So it's hammer time. Alban Préaubert in 10th place for France. Taking plenty of time. Rather like Sandhu before him. So close to the quad.
Well, he really wound that one up.
Triple axel, triple toe, double toe. Things looking good for Alban at the moment. Triple Lutz.
Oh, what a shame. Didn't get the lift. Second triple axel.
Now this guy does look properly trained.
Oh, this is fun. It's quite a small pattern he's making on the ice. Gotta go from the boards to the boards on this circle. I think he's seen you dancing, Simon.
Haven't got that imagination. Triple flip. Triple flip with a double toe.
Oh, come on. Need some deep breaths now.
Alban Préaubert. Just wish he'd take the shackles off and just give a bit more of himself. Boy, oh boy, what a routine.
I'm exhausted just watching it.
What if Annick Dumont put that routine together? She's a sadist.
Yes.
Boy.
I think that came from the heart, that one.
Yes.
I think he must have made it up himself, a lot of that choreography.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic.
Yes, got that feeling.
I'll tell you what, the last 2 minutes of that programme was an absolute killer. Oh, he deserves 200 points just for making it through the last 2 minutes.
He can hardly get off the ice.
Oh, it was bien.
Yeah. Yes, it was that funny too.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I loved every minute of it. Well, it had it all, didn't it?
Well, it did virtually, but if he'd landed the quad, it would have been extra special.
It would have done, yeah, but it was very, very close. Look at that, the weight just went a little bit too far back. He made the 4 turns, that's important, so he will get the tariff. There's the axle, and he gave that some rice. Overcooked it a bit on the way in.
You love that, giving it the rice, don't you?
I do. It's great to see somebody go out there and attack the program like this.
And he's working the system. I'm not sure the system's right, you know, about you get the rotation, you get the mark.
Well,
even if
you'll
you
get
fall.
a -2 or a -1 on it. It's all about rotation. It stops people popping. I as a free skater, I think it's a good thing.
Okay.
I do think it's a good thing.
I don't like seeing people fall that much, that's all.
No, you don't want to fall. You've got to stay on your feet, otherwise you get the mandatory 1 point deduction. But if you step out of it, it's not the end of the world anymore.
Okay.
If you land on 2 feet, it's not the end of the world.
No.
It's not as good as landing it clean, obviously.
No.
But just while we're talking about the system, there's a lot of critics saying that the new system doesn't give skaters the opportunity to be creative. That, I think, answers it.
Yes. Yeah, you couldn't be more creative than that, and you're dead right. A lot of that routine from the heart. And he's a fun guy,
Technical score.
but she, the credit to her,
Absolutely.
she hasn't said, no, don't do that.
I don't think he'd listen anyway, would he?
Opponent score.
68.32, second mark good, and the judges like it. There've been better marks from Oda and Berntsson. So where's he going to be? Around third, I think.
The total score is
Fourth.
202.60.
But a top 10 place,
Currently in fourth
very
place.
probable for him. Now to the young man who was a revelation in the short program. Doug Lee and Lee Barkell, who trained him at Barrie in Canada, setting him out. He mustn't feel the pressure. He's in an unexpected position, runner-up in Canadian Nationals, but he's way clear of Sandhu. And way behind, obviously, Jeffrey Buttle. No podium for him, but a chance to really announce himself on the stage as a big player in the big league. Some big band selections for Christopher Maybe. Wow, triple loop, so sharp.
Just such a difficult entry going into that.
Just got off axis on the axle.
Oh, he took the timing completely wrong at the beginning. Didn't hold the forward outside edge.
Triple looks double toe, clean as a whistle again. Went for the second axle with just a single. Even the flip is beyond him at the moment. Comes back with a triple Lutz.
Love the step sequence. Shouldn't be any retrogression in there. Bit suspect.
Triple Salchow double toe.
Triple toe from a standstill.
Very strong ending. I have to say, when he popped that triple loop at the start, I thought we might be in for something extra special. It was a stunning beginning. He couldn't quite see it through, and I just think when you do a routine like that, big band sequence, you need plenty of pizzazz, and maybe that will come, but it just wasn't there this evening.
No, I think once the mistakes started creeping in the program, all the focus went on trying to get his timing back and get the feel going, and the pizzazz did go out of the program. He knows it. He's got that sinking feeling, I think, at the end.
Yes, I don't think he's going to be in the top 10, but we saw from his performance yesterday that he's got credentials. We may be seeing a lot more of him, but I don't think he wants to be told that right now.
Now, he's got a lovely pure skating quality, and that was evident with that triple loop at the beginning, and certainly in the footwork. He just went off axis on that triple axel. There's nothing he could have done about that. Good spins, nice and fast look forward inside edge there, great position, keeps the spin, the speed and the momentum going, and really playing to the crowd, playing to the judges. Always a good thing, but it doesn't have the same impact when the jumps don't work. And there he is popping that axel. You can see so quick off that left forward outside edge. Now that, I think, was down as a flip, but in my book that's as big a Lutz as you can get. Left outside edge, not inside. But when it works, it looks very good indeed. Great character towards the end of the program.
Yes, the beginning and the ending, very impressive. But he knows that there were a couple of minutes there in the middle where
hi everyone back home.
It wasn't great.
Brownsville, Barry, Mariposa. Mom, Dad, Melissa, David, Krista, Josh, I love you. Thank you for everything.
So plenty of thanks. Will he be thanking the judges?
The technical score, please.
技術点
Thank you, Skate Canada, for all your support. Thank you.
59.09
So
Program component
yeah,
score.
below 60 for
プロ
technical.
グラム構成点 65.96
Not too bad for the components, but
フリースケーティングの得
what's
点
that, 125 around?
14.05
That's going to be about 7th best.
総合得点
7th best on the free.
38現在の順位は第6位です
and overall 6th, so won't be a top 10 place for Kristoffer, I'm afraid. Last to go in this penultimate group, the young man from the Czech Republic who had a disappointing, very disappointing short program, which is why he's as far down as 9th. Runner-up in the European Championships, and he gave Joubert a real fright. What can he do here? Tomáš Verner. Quad toe, triple toe.
Fantastic start.
And another.
Well, that was a peach.
Two quad toes. One in combination. He is really motoring. Two quads and two triples in the first minute. Triple loops, double toe, double loop. Triple axel. Triple loop.
That is sensational. What a shame!
Wow! Just 1 foot wrong in 4.5 minutes. A pity, because it was a glossy performance. We have a new star on the skating firmament, and his name is Tomáš Verner. A shining star. 2 quads, 7 triples, and beautiful skating. And it would have been perfect if he'd landed that triple flip.
Yeah, it was. I tell you what, Simon, that is the best programme of the night so far. Maybe the best programme of the entire competition as far as the system goes. That was by the rules. Every spin he was working to get the elements up. The footwork was impeccable, and to add that with the quads and everything else that he did, brilliant.
And even his exit is choreographed. Luckily he missed the judges.
I tell you what, when he gets both programs together on one competition, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Here's that quad at the beginning. Look at this. No hesitation going into that whatsoever. Checks that left arm, gets triple toe on the end. Didn't get a great running edge coming out of the triple toe at the end, but the second quad toe loop was just fantastic. There you can see deep in the knee. He gets the back outside edge, but has to put the left foot down really, really quickly to secure himself. But the second one, I think this is the second one, it doesn't get any better than that.
It looked easy. Looked like he could probably put another one on.
Yeah. And here's the triple axel. He really was on his game. And the footwork, well, just brilliant. Look, using the body all the time, change of direction, difficult turns in there, counters, rockers, mohawks, choctaws. It was all there. And here's the flip at the end of the program. I think, to be honest, he's running on empty by now. That was a difficult program.
Well done, Tomáš Verner.
And the team around him.
Yes.
Michael sat there, and all the other people. You can bet your bottom dollar there's a big, big team behind him.
Yes, Klasta Koprivova there as well. But he knows. Now, it's exciting. He's not going to get on the podium, but he's going to lead now for sure, even above the Japanese. Look at that, 84-30. You're spot on, Chris. Did he work the system?
He did. It was perfect, absolutely perfect for the system.
Oh, these are amazing scores. Personal best was 136 for the free. He's nearly 20 points clear of that. Fantastic. A new overall personal best. He's not going to be far off the podium, but I don't think he can quite make it. Leader now. What a way to finish up this penultimate group. It's all good. I hope we're not wearing you out at home. The bad news is we might have peaked. That is bad news. Here we are then, the final group for the medals here in the men's free skating in Tokyo. First up, the American champion, Evan Lysacek, bronze medalist in the last 2 World Championships in Moscow and then in Calgary. And we know he has got a routine here that can threaten a place on the podium. He's a long way back. Johnny Weir, the incredible Johnny Weir. 4th place, unlikely to be on the podium, would need slip-ups from those in front of him if he's to do it, but he will be worth watching. Stéphane Lambiel, double world champion over the last 2 years, but hasn't seemed to be at the races really this year. We don't think he's got it in him, but the character he's shown before makes us a little suspicious of being too sure about anything. The leader, Brian Joubert, Can he hold it together? He has a 4-point lead, near enough, over Jeffrey Buttle. It would be his first World Championship. Daisuke Takahashi in third place. Japan have never won the gold medal. He's got to skate out of his boots to do it. And Jeffrey Buttle from Canada in second place, poised if Joubert slips up to take the gold medal. He's been on the podium before, silver medalist a couple of years ago in Moscow. Delightful character, fluent skater. He has a chance. And yeah.
Representing USA, Lysacek.
So here he is then, Evan Lysacek in fifth place. He's come from even further back to win titles before, not world titles. Bizet's Carmen the music. Can he put together a formidable challenge? First jump should be the quad combination, and boy does he need it. Well, a turn in the middle, but he landed the quad.
It was important that he didn't put the left foot down.
Now for the axle. Clean as you like. Only a double loop.
Just snatched at that.
Back with the Salchow. Just about held on to the axle and somehow got a toe loop on the end of it.
He's certainly a fighter, isn't he?
Packing in the content, triple flip, triple toe. Triple Lutz. But it wasn't the perfect performance, but it was pretty good. And Lysacek saying to those to follow, if you mess up, I'm there on the podium again. 1 quad, 7 triples, brilliant skating. He really does put it together on the free.
He does. It's a lovely program, that, and it's one that he's happy with. He loves to perform it, and it's clearly evident when it gets to that footwork at the end. He just gives it everything, doesn't it? And skates from the heart. Loved the performance. And, you know, just bear in mind when he did that triple flip, triple toe loop combination, that's worth 0.5 more than the quad toe.
Is it really? Yeah.
So the program put together well. They're using the system.
Frank Carroll, who took Michel Coin to all those world titles in the 90s and even in this decade. He's never won the world title. I say never, it's only his 3rd attempt this. He's been on the podium both times. Is he going to be on the podium? It's going to be a tough call, but he's done the first part of the job really well.
Yeah, he's put himself in the frame, hasn't he? Here's the triple axel. Gets a big skid on that takeoff, and you can see the first few jumps of the program, actually, he didn't get a very good running edge on the landings. There's the triple axel, puts a turn in, triple toe on the end. Boy, did he have to squeeze tight on that. Some great footwork throughout the program. Circular step sequence good, lovely choreography. Really using the music. And you can be sure that the second mark's going to be good for him. Skating skills great, transitions are going to be good. Choreography of the program superb. Working hard on the spins, great positions, loved it.
He's 3 points ahead of Werner. Is he going to finish above Werner?
I think Werner's program was a sensation.
Yes. I wouldn't have it above Werner.
No, I think I don't know. I think Werner, yeah, on the free should win.
77. So he's 7 points below Werner on the elements and on the components. No, Werner's going to be in front of him. It's not good enough. It's very, very good, but not good enough. And it's Werner who leads at the moment in front of Lysacek. I think justice has been done.
Yeah, I think absolutely brilliant judging.
Currently in 2nd place.
Wow. So,
Johnny Weir.
the second from America in this group. From Coatesville, Pennsylvania. Werner, we say, dances to a different beat than anyone else. But when he's best, he is very cool. 4th place. Is he out of his depth in this kind of standard? We shall find out here. Bronze medalist in the American Championships. Never been on the podium at Worlds. Pure skating, you know his second mark is going to be formidable, so he needs the content and he needs this first combination. And he's got it, triple axel, triple toe loop.
Well, that was just beautiful.
Now, if you can get this quad, you just don't know what could happen. Only a triple.
Yeah, too quick off the left back outside.
Triple looks, double toe. It's beautiful. here, double loop. Second triple axel planned here. It's key for him. And it's not going to be a podium for Johnny Weir. Triple flip. And a triple salchow. What is great to watch, and that was as good a free skate as I've seen him produce in World Championships. But I don't think he has the weapons to take him on the podium. Sublime skater. But when you look at what Werner has produced, what Lysacek's produced already, when you think of Joubert to come, what he probably will produce. Takahashi not sure, Buttle not sure. One of them is going to produce.
No, I think he does have the weapons, but he doesn't use them. He can do the quad toe. It just seems to me that his head's not in the game. That was pretty much the same as he skated at Nationals. Just popping jumps and focus drifting in and out. And it's a real shame because he's beautiful program, lovely to watch. He can do the spins. He does spins that other people can't do. And there, you know, he shows the quality of what he can do. And when he does the quad, it's as good as anybody's. But he's got to do it when it counts.
When he went into what should have been the quad, do you think he was thinking quad or was he thinking triple?
Definitely. He was definitely thinking quad, yeah. The thing with the quad is you've got to wait. Once his left foot goes down before the spot, you have to hold that back outside edge. And it's the hardest thing to do because you want a spot. You want to go for it. And if you go too early, you end up with nothing. If you wait, you have to wait to get the tension. And it's the hardest thing to do, particularly when you're nervous. And he just went too quick.
Yeah, he's not his script. But the script in the 4.5 minutes that mattered wasn't word perfect. Priscilla Hill alongside. Second mark will be good. The first mark is the one that will hurt him, we suspect. Remember, Werner got 84 in the technical mark, 77 for Lysacek, 74 for Oda, 75 for Berntsson. And only 60 for Johnny.
Could be worse.
Not much.
No. There's the second mark.
Hi Paris, I'm coming home.
Yeah, coming home without a medal. Tough to take when you're as talented as he is. And there's no doubt about his talent. But there's not enough to show for it. So not close to a podium place. It's getting more and more exciting for Tomáš Verner. It may be even more exciting after this. He's been world champion for the last 2 years, but everything we've seen from him this week makes us doubt what's going to happen in the next 4.5 minutes. 6th place. He has it within his power to get on the podium. Can he do it? Some flamenco music by Vicente Amigo for Stéphane Lambiel. Triple Axel to begin.
Just incredible. Couldn't land it for love nor money this morning in practice.
Now he has 2 quads in the program. The first of them meant to be in combination in a few moments. There it is. Quad toe, double toe, double toe. Oh, this is amazing.
Oh, brilliant choreography. Great. He's opted to do the circular step clockwise as opposed to counterclockwise. Nice double axel.
Oh, he just couldn't land the second quad. Triple Lutz, triple toe loop. And a Salchow. Only doubles out on the flip and double-footed on the toe loop. Look at this. Oh yes. A performance of real character from the world champion. He's not going to be far away from a podium. The title surely beyond him. But we saw the real Stéphane Lambiel there. Where on earth has that been for the last few weeks?
I don't know where that came from. It was incredible. Absolutely incredible. I loved it. Well done, Stéphane Lambiel. He must have been disappointed after the short programme, and to come out and nail a performance like that, what character the guy's got. That's why he's won 2 world titles.
Class is permanent.
Well, that triple axel at the beginning of the programme set the tone, didn't it?
It did. Another uplifting performance from Lambiel. Oh yes. A quad, 6 triples, spins to die for, and an absolutely mesmerising programme.
It was just a masterpiece. There's that triple axel at the beginning. That was absolutely key. And there you can see the pause that I was talking about. He waits on that right back outside before putting the toe in. 2 double toes on the end of that quad. Fantastic.
Okay, so Lambiel gets 72.70 in the short. Under 2 marks in front of Verner. Put your maths hat on.
It's almost impossible to work out because I don't know what levels he's going to get on the footwork, and these 3 of you to watch
yes.
the different sections of the footwork to know whether there's the right bits of rotation. That could be key. That mistake on the flip there, just doubling out.
Yes, and double-footed on the toe loop.
Yeah,
little things like that might make the difference between him going above Verner or below him.
They certainly do. You look at your base values. Double flip's worth 1.7. Triple flip, which he should have done, 5.5. So you've got nearly 4 points lost on that one jump.
I don't think he's going to do it, but it was a mighty, mighty effort. A great picture.
Oh, fantastic.
82.49.
Just behind. Its second mark's going to be good, though.
78 for the second mark. He's going to go into the lead above Verner. Lambiel showing us what he's made of. The world title is not gone yet.
Which brings it currently in first place.
So now, what is going on there between those 2 ears? Taking a long time, as well he might. This could be the defining moment of his career. He's been the nearly man for most of his career up to now, apart from European Championships, which he's won 2 of. Runner-up twice. He does not want to be runner-up again. It's set up for him. The 22-year-old from Poitiers in France, our leader going into this free program. Brian Joubert. Nailed it, the quad. so good on the flip. Next jump is the Axel. Never a moment of doubt. Quad combination is next up. If he gets it, he's very likely to get the gold. It was a triple. Triple toe. Triple toe. But his jumping looks great. Triple flip, double toe. Triple that he hasn't put a foot wrong. A champion's performance. All the doubts about Brian Joubert erased with those 4.5 minutes. Could he take the pressure? Yes, he could. Lambiel waits. But Joubert couldn't have done more. If he'd nailed that second quad, it would have been out of sight. I still think he's done enough. A quad, 7 triples, a superb performance.
Well, just trying to work it out, actually. He opted for a slightly easier end to the programme. Perhaps he thought he'd done enough. Perhaps his maths is better than mine. But technically, the programme, I think, was inferior to Lambiel's. He's got points in the bank, don't forget, so didn't need to take the risk.
Yeah.
He's probably done enough. He may not win the free, but
no, exactly.
He's probably done enough to win the title.
He was over 10 points clear.
Yeah. He's won this on the short, hasn't he?
He's going to be within 10 points of Lambiel. I would think it's going to be pretty close. I'm with you. I think Lambiel's won the free. I don't think he's won it overall. I think Joubert's done enough, and boy, with everybody pointing fingers and question marks at him, that was fantastic.
It really was, yeah, to hold yourself together, particularly skating straight after Lambiel, who skated out of the box, really. It was an unexpected performance from him, and the furore going on before. It's never easy to keep your head, but keep your head he did, and look at that quad toe. Really superb. Mustn't get ahead of ourselves. There's still Takahashi and Buttle to go, but the likelihood is if Joubert is on top now, he's going to take the gold. Yes, I think you're right. Chance to compare now. There was quad toe, double toe, double toe. And there are 2 triple toes in a row. That's where he might have put the second quad in. Tactical? Oh, I don't know. I don't know whether he popped it or whether it was tactical, but it's history now. It sure is. So he's got to get within 10 marks of the 160.65 that Lambiel got for the free. I'm sure he's going to do that. Yeah. Comfortably. That's good. 80.56. It's a couple of marks below. Ooh. Yes, 156. He's done it. We called it right. Lambiel has won the free, but he is not going to win overall. They're doing the maths too. He is first, and he's very likely to be the world champion. Congratulations. We'll hold the total congratulations for a while, but he couldn't have done more than that. And here they're holding their breath. He looks a little bit more focused now than he did 24 hours ago, where he was a wreck, but he still managed to put himself together to get into third place. Incredibly talented Daisuke Takahashi. If he lands everything in his program, he could really put the cat amongst the pigeons. Andrew Lloyd Webber's Phantom for the pride of Japan. Nope, hand down on the quad. Got a super running edge off the triple axel. Yeah, there was very little preparation for that. Then a triple axel with double toe on the end. Oh, it's a fabulous circular step sequence.
Triple flip, triple toe. Triple Lutz combination. Takahashi is giving the crowd what they want right now. Triple number 6, the flip.
Oh, this is inspirational.
And the triple salcho as well.
Oh, hang on.
Just listen to this crowd. Phenomenal. Just imagine, try and imagine the pressure this guy's under and how he's come through it 2 days in a row. Just amazing. But remember, he's got to come from far back to beat Joubert on the free. On the title overall, he's not going to do it. But on the free, boy, that was something else.
It's almost not about the place, is it? It's about the performance, and that was some performance. And those tears are real, I can tell you. That guy is almost a nervous wreck. And to hold yourself together and perform like that is special. He's a special guy.
Yes. He said he could hardly skate yesterday. His legs were trembling when he went out on the ice, and he said right the way through the performance. Marvellous.
It was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Well, here's that quad toe at the beginning, a little bit quick, but hand down to steady himself, made the 4 turns, that's crucial, and from then on, he was just in tip-top form. Triple axel, double toe. Love the way that there's no preparation for anything.
It might have been the best free. It might be above Lambiel's.
It all depends on the levels of the spins and the level of the footwork. Oh, the footwork was great at the end. Not sure if there was enough upper body movement, but hey, it was just an all-round brilliant performance, and the emotion to do that at home is just the best thing in the world.
Just what Japan wanted. Takeshi Honda has twice got on the podium in recent years, in Nagano in 2003 and Washington in 2003, Nagano 2002. Has this guy done it again?
I think Japan's only been on the podium 3 times, haven't they?
That's right.
Yeah.
2 of them with Takeshi.
Wow, that's good. That's great.
That is very good. 86.52. Hold on. He needs about 166 overall. Oh, he's just going to be shy. He's just going to be shy. of the gold. He's looking up, he's got second place. He's won the free, second place behind Joubert. Joubert still leads with 1 to go. Can't take much more of this. I feel rather like he does. Jeffrey Buttle then. Runner-up in 2005. Nowhere. Last year, 6 is nowhere for him. Brilliant skate yesterday. What an atmosphere, and he's acknowledging that. And great that the Japanese can applaud him as they have done, as he goes out to take his chance of a place on the podium. Buttle for Canada. Triple loop to begin, very clean. The quad is next. And there goes his hope, I think, of gold after what we've seen from Takahashi and from Joubert and Lambiel. Just enjoy the skate now.
Oh dear, all wrong on the triple axel.
Why?
Just didn't, he jumped too far into the circle and completely missed the right foot.
And the spin's gone, he's not concentrating. The second half has got to rescue the first half. Triple loops, double toe, double loop. Well, gutsy, went for the triple axel again. But I'm afraid it's one of those evenings for Jeffrey. Triple Zalco. Triple flip. great step sequence. A fine triple at 2. You can see the disappointment now. To his credit, we never saw the disappointment throughout the program. He kept fighting, went for that second triple Axel, and it wasn't too bad by the end. The damage had been done though.
It certainly had, and you said at the beginning he's not concentrating. I think there was no doubt he was concentrating. I think what he wasn't doing was trusting himself. You've got to, under that sort of pressure, you've got to just trust what you do day in and day out, and it's the easiest thing to say, but it's the hardest thing to do. Skating at the end of the competition, after all that's gone on, it's just, you know...
Isn't that part of concentration, though?
Well, I suppose so. It's a skill. It's a real skill.
Yes.
It's, you know, the hardest thing in the world to do. You've got to do it from the heart. You've got to, your whole body.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony will be televised shortly. But before that, there will be a short interview for the gold medalist at the Kiss of Crime.
Fantastic triple loop right at the beginning of the program. And there he was, going for the quad that didn't make the rotation. I think he got a bit of a slip off the toe at the beginning, which didn't help him. Lost a bit of energy. You can see the left foot turn on that takeoff, and he landed flat-footed with, well, more than a quarter of a turn to go. So in my book, he's going to get marked for a bad triple on that. So he'll really get hammered.
I don't think it's a podium place for him.
No, no question. Absolutely no question. He'll drop like a stone, I think. Oh, that was all wrong. He'd actually let the shoulders go too early. On the second one, much, much better. You can see he stayed squarer going into that. The first one, the shoulders went first. But you're dead right, Simon. He didn't let up, did he? And there was no sign of what he must have been feeling throughout that program.
Yeah, he's a great character.
Hi everyone at home, Barry, Sudbury, Lake Arrowhead.
The technical score, please.
Mom, Dad, Meg, Candace, Cole, Joey, Jordas.
Ooh, 63.86.
Program component.
He had a bit of a leeway, but oh, that's good. The second mark's good, but it's not going to be good enough. 135. Going to be close, but not close enough. And it's just as it was last year. 6th place for Jeffrey Buttle. Tough to take. It's all right. In picture, out of picture, he'll be desolate. There is the champion. He's finally done it. The monkey's off his back. He's a winner at the very highest level.
Yeah, what an evening to win on. And how about Mr. Werner? He was close to a medal.
Oh, yes. And surely, there's never any certainty in any sport, but he has to be on the podium.
At some point, yeah.
At some point.
Remember, he was 9th on the short.
What an evening for Japan. Takahashi and then Oda, they must be thrilled. And Takahashi has got on the podium. Not just on the podium, he's in 2nd place, and Lambiel's made it again on the podium. Lower down, Sandhu down to 16th. And they're the lower stages of the 24 that made it through to the free program. What an evening, Chris.
I'm just exhausted. It's been fantastic. One of the best competitions I think I can remember. Just amazing.
So it's a French champion here in Tokyo. So Joubert awaits his reward. Afraid we won't be able to stay with you for the podium, because coming up on British Eurosport and Eurosport International, going to show you some of the highlights of the original dance from earlier on today. Hope you'll enjoy those with us. We'll be back in between 5 and 10 minutes time for that. What an evening it's been here, and our congratulations to Joubert, to Takahashi, and to Stéphane Lambiel.
I would like to say thank you to the Japanese people. I'm so happy tonight. I won. I'm world champion, and it was great to stay here in Japan. And thank you very much, and see you soon.
Brian Joubert making himself even more popular here in Tokyo.
今シーズンのジュベール選手はとにかく出場する競技は負けなし。この強さは一体どこから来るんでしょうか。
That's right. I won all my competition this season. I worked a lot, and you know, my team around me is a good team, and my mother helped me a lot. So thank you, Mama. Thank you.
出場した大会は全部優勝できたわけですけれども、やっぱり自分が頑張ったことと非常にいいチームメンバーにも
and it seems a new belief,
そして何よりも母
and
の
it's the belief that saw him through. And you see, even Brian now caught up in the emotion of what's been a quite extraordinary evening.
どんな気持ちで自分の番を待ってたんでしょうか。
Stefan did a very good free program, so I was a little bit nervous. I didn't want to win the free program. I wanted to do a clean program, and I did it, but it was very, very hard.
そうですね、ステファンがすごくいい
You can see
フリ
the
ーを見せて
tactics
た
had
の
been
で
at work,
確かに緊張し
didn't
ま
need
した
to win the free.
しかしクリーンな
He did exactly what he had to do.
前で演じたかったので、それができてよかったです。
ジュベール選手はミスター4回転。おそらく今日も2回その4回転を決めるんではないかと思いましたが、実際は1回でした。このあたりはどうなんでしょうか。
I was very, very tired, so I did just one quad, and I changed it. I did triple, but it was enough to win. But for the next season, I will do more. I promise.
そうですね、疲れていたの
That's
で
a quite frightening thought.
Yes,
1回限りでした。
absolutely.
トリプルを決められたので
He was
優勝できたと思います。
foot perfect, wasn't he?
He really was. It was a masterful performance, and a gold medal and title well deserved.
So there's a bonus. Good chat with Brian Joubert, the men's champion. So we have the pairs champions from China. We have the men's champion from France.
And Mr.
As I said, the original dance will follow in just a few minutes' time. Hope you'll stay with us for that. All the highlights, if you're watching back in Britain, including the Kers. See you in a moment.